seekers in the night, hopes and fears written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards.
Good morning and welcome to My Tarot and our daily reflection and our morning meditation, our chance to take a breath and relax. Wow, I didn't realize how bold this shirt was. I am a black t-shirt kind of guy, what can I say? Halloween's coming up. Yay. So, what are we doing today? We are just going to remind ourselves that it's okay to take a few minutes to take a breath. That's all. Each morning, it's worth it for us to just be selfish for 15 minutes at some point in the day. Put the kids away somewhere, not worry about work, just take a chance to breathe. So this is the point in my day where I really do it, because as I always say, before I sit down here, if you saw the mad dash that I'm doing because of the mornings and getting ready and making sure Mina has her coffee, it feels good to just stop and listen to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. So, let's see what the universe has for us today. First, let's make sure our feet are flat on the floor, butt's comfortable in the chair, shoulders are relaxed, neck is relaxed. You know, sitting with clients, you know, looking at the body language, the most obvious thing is when somebody's shoulders are up here, and it's amazing what happens when I ask them, and when I tell them, it's like, okay, ready for a reading? Yeah? Then take a breath and watch what happens. We watch his shoulders come down, and so many times people say, oh, I forgot to breathe. It's like, yes. Whatever I mention, I really do enjoy reading for people. I really enjoy that connection. So it's just being able to say to ourselves throughout the day, oh yeah, I forgot to breathe. So, I am going to make 3 separate stacks here. Each one of these stacks is like a thread going out to the universe. Each one of these is a different thought or conversation. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path. Because this stack will lead down one path, this one a different one, and this one a totally different conversation for the day. And I'm going to choose the center stack. It's Friday. Wow, yay. So, center stack, which I like to think of as like, what's at the heart? And I'm going to do our 3 and 1. I'm going to take another sip of coffee and relax. I have to say that the last couple of weeks of doing live readings at the shop, I know it's an internal thing for me, but it's just been kind of reinvigorating. Maybe it's after the trip that I took where I took a week off or something. But it's just felt, the past couple of weeks, it just really felt good to talk to people and do readings. So I'm kind of on a tarot high again. So, I'm going to turn each card over like it's a page in a book. And the first one we have is the Ace of Swords. So, swords, the element of air. They're about thoughts and ideas. And aces are like a seed. So this is like coming up with a new idea, a new thought, thinking about things in a different way. But what are we looking at over here? The King of Cups. So kings, each card has an element. Kings are also the element of air. Because if you think of the 1500s, good morning, Maureen. Good morning, Jenna. It was good to see you, Jenna. That was very invigorating. But the kings, 1500s, they're the ones who would do the thinking. They're the ones who have to come up with the ideas, the planning, and keep things moving. Okay? But cups, and this is the King of Cups, and cups are about spirituality. They're the element of water, so feelings that flow, spirituality flows, things like that. So with the king, it's about knowing we have to get something done, but still having empathy and care. When we have the court cards can be us, it can be somebody else, or it can be part of the situation. But a friend of mine, Michael Auger, the artist, his tarot deck, he made me the King of Cups. So it's about planning, thinking, but still having empathy, taking things into consideration. So what is this card here then? The Queen of Pentacles. So here we have two court cards, two different personality. So the queens are the element of water. Queens are about the emotions, the feelings, spirituality. Coins are those things that keep us grounded. Coins are the element of earth, and it's about home, finance, health, things like that. So when we have three in a row like this, sometimes I look at it as these are actually different aspects or personalities of ourselves. And especially because we're talking about the element of spirituality here. And we're talking about just the whole thing, because we have earth and we have water, we have air. Or once again, this could be our partner or somebody that we work with. The main focus is being able to look at things differently. This is about planting a seed and then coming together to make that seed grow. But I want to go ahead and flip over the advice card, which is the Knight of Wands. So, this is a lot of court cards. When I see a lot of court cards, I start to wonder what conflicts might be coming in. So knights are the element of fire and energy. Wands are also the element of fire. Wands represent passion, creativity. So when we have a knight, knights are the ones that kings send into battle. Knights are the ones that will charge in sometimes without even thinking. Personality-wise, it's like a younger person who just jumps into a situation sometimes without thinking. And being the element of fire, it's just about closing your eyes and saying, I'm going to do it. So it's interesting today as we reflect on this. When we have this many personalities, is this about, for example, work or home, where we have, and remember, cards are gender neutral, so it's masculine energy, feminine energy. And we have new thoughts, new ideas. It's about starting something fresh, thinking about things differently, thinking about things in a new way. And since we're talking about cups here, and we're talking about the elements of earth here, to me, when I see this, I'm seeing this as actually realizing that maybe I can't do things alone. I'm going to say if I was the King of Cups, and again, you can assign, because the purpose here is like, this is a Rorschach test for us. When we look at this, how will these cards, I've just described the cards without saying exactly what they mean, but how would this reflect as a Rorschach test? I open it up and I might see a, Rorschach is that ink blot test. I open it up and I might see a butterfly. Somebody else might see a car. But we see a King of Cups. We see a Queen of Pentacles. What is it that we need to start thinking of brand new? What is it that we can plant this seed of an idea? And what's it going to take to work it through? So for me, I see this as me. And I see this as Mina, my partner. And then I see a card that is a lot of fun, which can be the Knight of Wands. So it's about not just getting something done, but closing our eyes and just jumping into it. What is this wild idea I have? And the Knight is saying, why can't we have fun with it and just do it without thinking too much? Why do we have to think so much? Again, if this is elements of my personality, absolutely, because the masculine side, the feminine side sometimes clash. And again, the Knight is saying, why are we not having fun with this? Why are we not putting passion into this? So for this weekend, what seed can we plant that's like, okay, I have an idea. And then it's, you know, if it's financial, if it's something that we have to plan for our future, we all go through tough times. But we also live inside this one hula hoop here. And the only thing that we can control is what's in this hula hoop. We cannot control anything outside of this hula hoop. So, within my hula hoop, I have my world. What is it that I would like to do? What is it that needs to get done? How do I talk to my inner king to make sure the plans are set? How do I talk to my inner queen to say, all right, take people and everything else around me into consideration? You know, maybe this isn't about something selfish and just me. And as I'm going through this weekend, I'm going to think about this, because then the next question comes. Even the most mundane thing, like mowing the grass, well, there's an idea. But just how can I add passion and fire and energy to it? So that's what this weekend is about: the passion, the fire, and the energy. And bringing these two elements, the heart and the mind, together and planting a seed of some type. So, with that, I hope that we all have that amazing weekend. I hope that we have, even if it's the smallest of ideas, but I hope that we can take that idea and treat it like flint and stone and make a spark, just a small spark. Something creative, something energizing. And I hope that we can take it and just run with it today and run with it over the weekend and just have that soul-filling adventure. And with that, thank you again. Take care, and I will see everybody on Monday. See you guys later.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards around.